Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk about lifestyle, health, and fitness. And today's video will be about going back to work after the baby. My name is Dr. Nakumufaya or just Dr. Mfaya, and you are welcome. So stay tuned to the end of the video to get more about what you can do when you are going back to work after you've had a baby. So I went back to work after my baby was about 3 months of age. Currently, my baby is almost 5 months, so I've been going for work for the past about 2 months or so. So in the beginning, it wasn't easy. I was scared. I was so scared and not knowing how I was going to manage my time when I start work, and yeah, how I'm going to be leaving my baby at home. Yeah, all those things were worrying me, but eventually everything worked out and everything just came into place. So the first thing is, do not worry and do not be anxious. Everything is going to be okay. Everything will be all right. You just have to prepare. So speaking about preparation, the first thing that you have to do is find somebody who is going to be helping you with the baby, um, because you will not be around, so you will need someone, a nanny, a helper, a house help, someone who can remain with the baby when you're out, whether it's a relative or not. It's something that you have to look out for. Find someone to help you. It's difficult to find somebody who you can trust with your baby, because there is nobody on this planet who is going to take care of the baby the way that you would take care of it. So it's going to be a tough decision to make, but you have to make it. Um, so find someone that you can trust, that you can entrust with your baby. We had a relative come over, somebody who we have known for a long time, and that's my husband's cousin. And we also got a nanny just to help out with other house chores, a house helper. So we have two people at home that stay when I'm not around, or when hubby is not around as well. Um, so the house helps with house chores and whatnot, and my husband's cousin also helps out with the baby. So at least we know that baby is in safe hands and we can trust them. Yeah. So when you find your helpers or your helper, you have to orient them on what to do. At least let them come at least even a month before, even 2 weeks before is okay. They can come and start helping you with the baby at home, so that you'll be able to know um, how they are performing, or what how they'll be taking care of the baby when you're not there. So you monitor that, and um, you'll be able to give instructions about certain things: changing diapers, feeding, napping, um, and all that. So what I did was, I think 2 weeks before, 2 weeks before I went back to work, I would leave my baby with the people at home, and maybe just go in town and get a few things and come back later on in the day, so they can know that I will not always be around. And sometimes I would just give them the baby in the morning, and maybe I would be in the bedroom doing something, and they would have to keep the baby and take care of the baby for the whole day, and I would just be there, just observing to see how things are flowing. Yeah, that way at least it will make you more at ease when you start going back to work. It will not relieve you of all the anxiety, because trust me, they will be doing things wrong, and you might start feeling anxious about it. But if you are able to give them good directions, that will be good. So just be sure that you are able to give them good instructions so that they can follow through. So the other thing is, on the time that you, before you if when you know that you are going back to work, maybe the following day, it's your first day at work, be sure to leave everything. So pack everything in advance for the baby, milk, breast milk, whether it's bottles, diapers, wipers, tissues, clothes, everything. Just pack everything in advance in a suitcase, preferably, or in a box or wherever. Just and put it somewhere where it's accessible to those that will remain at home, so they can be able to use that when you're not there. And I would recommend that you pump breast milk if you are able to pump, so that you can be leaving breast milk for the baby. Apart from formula, if you do not have enough breast milk, you can give formula. It's better to give something than not to give, to starve the baby the whole day. So if you don't have enough breast milk, you can give them formula. But be sure to check in with your doctor so that they can give you good advice. But yeah, pump breast milk and store it in the fridge. You can even store some in the deep freezer, um, to use later. So the other thing that you have to do is prepare your outfits. um, I didn't do this for a very long time. I think I started the first week I started going back to work. I prepared my outfits and I was ready for work because I was so anxious and I just wanted to um, relieve myself of so much stress in the morning. So I prepared my outfits before on a Sunday for the whole week, and it wasn't so hard for me because I have. And one day I wear scrubs, the other day I'm in theater, so it's just scrubs, scrubs, scrubs. In the few days where we have major world rounded, we have to dress smartly. Yeah, that wasn't so hard to do. So prepare your outfits in advance. That way you will relieve yourself of unnecessary stress in the morning, because you already know what you're wearing. So you can just wake up, maybe take a bath, attend to the baby before you go, and have your breakfast if you can, or if you are a breakfast person. If not, you can head out, dress up, head out, and go. Um, so yeah, prepare your outfits in advance. The other thing is, when you come back from work, you will need to have quality time for the baby, um, because you don't spend so much time with the baby during the day. Maybe depending on your job, you could be coming home maybe around 16, 17. um, it's rare that anyone comes back from work at 12. So when you come back from work, just make sure that you are spending the most time with your baby and quality time as much as possible, so that you um, keep the bonds going and growing with your newborn. So as you go for work, you should also know this. Your breasts are going to be swelling during the day. So in terms of feeding the baby, like I said, it's best that you can pump. If you can pump breast milk, you can also try to pump at work. If you have an office at work, you can try to pump from there, but not in the hospital. If you work in hospital, I don't recommend for you to pump at the hospital. You can try to leave the hospital, maybe go to your house if you stay nearby, or to a friend's house somewhere, and get your breast milk pumped so that you can store it from there, um, and then go with it home when you are knocking off to give the baby. Maybe the following day when you go for work, you can leave it so that they can give it to the baby during the day. So you can keep that going, because if you don't do that and you don't pump your milk when you're at work, your breasts are going to swell, and engorgement of the breast is very painful. So to prevent that and to ease yourself of the pain, you can pump. And also to feed your baby needs the nutrition from your breasts, from your breast milk. So pumping is a good way to do that, is a good way to provide that for your baby even when you're at work. Then the other thing is, you are going to be tired. You're going to be tired from dealing with work, and also mom life, and also just general home life. taking care of your home, your husband, your baby, and everything else. It's going to be a lot, but I believe in you. You can do this, and you are going to manage. So just make sure that you get rest as whenever you can. When your baby rests and your baby is sleeping, make sure you sleep as well, because that's the only way that you're going to get good rest. So um, before you start working, you are most likely spending most of your time with the baby and getting to sleep when the baby sleeps. But now your baby is at home sleeping and you're at work, so you can't have those naps that you used to have before, but you can manage. And you, when you get back to work, you still have to have quality time with your baby. So spend that time with your baby and get to rest as soon as you can. When the baby sleeps, whether it's 19 or 20, get sleep as well, because you know what happens in the night. Baby will wake up 3 hours later and they want to feed, and you have to wake up and feed them. Yeah. So just make sure that you get adequate rest whenever you can. Try to nap whenever you can, whether it's just 2 hours of sleep. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. The last thing I will talk about is having a morning routine. So make sure you know or study your baby's timetable to know what time the baby wakes up in the night and what time the baby wakes up in the morning. That way, you prepare yourself and know what time to do certain things or how to do things in the morning, because you know the routine of your baby. Mine wakes up by 5. Usually at 5 o'clock, I have to breastfeed. Know your baby's timetable and make sure that you prepare yourself so that you don't have delays in the morning. That's the end of this video. I do hope that this video has been helpful to you. Please share it with others that have children and are going back to work, or are about to have children and want to know how it is like when going back to work after you've had a baby. So thank you so much for watching, and please do share, do like, and subscribe to my channel. I will very much appreciate that. Thank you, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, it's bye.